So thankfully, here's Matt Gaetz, cut number 2, just lacing into this professor again for some more idiocy. Check this out.
No, what I was talking about there was the natural tendency, if you put the quote in context, the natural tendency of a compactness requirement to favor a party whose voters are more spread out.
Well,
and I do not have contempt
hold on.
for conservatives.
I'm very limited on time, Professor. And so I just have to say, when you talk about how liberals want to be around each other and cluster, and conservatives don't want to be around each other, and so they have to spread out, it makes people, you may not see this from, like the ivory towers of your law school, but it makes actual people in this country feel like, excuse me, you don't get to interrupt me on this time. Now, let me also suggest that when you invoke the president's son's name here, when you try to make a little joke out of referencing Barron Trump, that does not lend credibility to your argument. It makes you look mean. It makes you look like you're attacking someone's family, the minor child of the president of the United States. So let's see if we can get into the facts. To all of the witnesses, if you have personal knowledge of a single material fact in the Schiff report, please raise your hand. And let the record reflect. No personal knowledge of a single fact. And you know what? That continues on the tradition that we saw from Madam Schiff.
Go get him, Gaetz! Oh! There they are.
Haven't whipped these out in a while, of course. For those of you watching on the YouTube, youtube.com/Dan.
There it is.
Our Thug Life glasses here. Folks, nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job, Matt Gaetz. Very, very well done. So not only is she a Democrat donor, not only does she think it's funny to poke fun at the name of the president's teenage child, Barron, not only does she think conservatives, and I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, I shouldn't, she was talking about redistricting, but they don't even want to live near themselves. Not only that, but now we find out also that she is just an avid Trump. She just can't stand Trump, and thank God Gaetz cut her off and shut her down. We didn't need any more of that garbage. Now, the most important part of that cut, of course, is the end, where he asks these hoity-toity, smarter than us, I guess, bathed in fine wines and oils, lecturers and professors at these highbrow institutions, do you actually have any evidence of any crimes, firsthand knowledge that the president may have committed? Or basically, are you just here to pontificate about how smart you are and how stupid we all are, the actual voters? Will you raise your hand if you have any knowledge of any of the facts directly in this case? How many people raised their hands out of the 4? Well, for those of you not watching on the YouTube, the answer is 0. A big fat donut. An egg yolk. Nothing. 0. None of them did. So you may be asking to yourself, if you are that mechanic in Pennsylvania or a coal miner in West Virginia or Alabama or whatever you may do, architect, landscaper, carpenter, truck driver, but you actually work for a living, unlike these professoriates, you may be asking yourself, then what the hell were they doing there? The answer is they were blowing up this impeachment probe, even though the Democrats think they're doing themselves a favor. Folks, so you understand the silly strategery. The Democrats really believe by getting a bunch of highbrow academics up there to explain the mechanics of impeachment, although they have no direct knowledge of what happened in this actual case. None. They really believe this was going to change hearts and minds.
You just heard The Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud. And follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.